I'm Faith, and I'm an artist from Cape Town, South Africa. They invited me to Magic City, and I was wondering what work to produce for the show. Imraan and I had already worked on this piece together, and I thought that it would make a good installation, and also just to bring, because it's a very South African piece, and I thought it would be quite nice to bring something contextually like that to the show.
We know each other for a while, not that long.
Yeah, I started working on a new series of works, which is like a deconstruction series where I'm working with different photographic imagery and deconstructing them. So when has been following Imraan's work for quite some time, and he has some very powerful photographs of the student protests, and one of them specifically had been sticking in my mind for quite a long time. And so I just reached out to him and asked him if how he would feel about doing a collaboration with that piece. And that's kind of how the conversation got started from that point.
At the moment, currently in South Africa, our education system is really geared toward rich people, higher class, not only in the fees but also in the content and the way of learning. So currently in South Africa, students are protesting for a free decolonized education. This has been the first sign of resistance or protest, real resistance or protest in South Africa since apartheid was abolished in 1994. So the government seek to make an example of student protesters by enforcing harsh penalties and severe police brutality on the protesters. And this image that we used is kind of the moment where, after sustained police brutality, the students reacted violently toward the system outside Parliament. And it's kind of a day that earmarked where a peaceful protest became somewhat of a battle. And by deconstructing the image, I feel like we bring a greater conversation into the matter, where we discuss the role of students and young people in creating change, not only in South Africa but globally, and also the way we interact with these moments of violence, where peaceful protesters reacted violently to a violent system and a violent police force. So by deconstructing this image, it kind of brings into the question the way we navigate and interact with these violent moments, and not just understanding them as moments or things that happen in isolation, but understanding them as part of a bigger issue or a more systemic cause. So it's really important for me personally that our work is on this platform, because this conversation is not localized to South Africa. It's really a global conversation of how the youth are affecting change.